great interest in TikTok would be wonderful for China and all concerned. So I heard somebody today say that Trump's I don't know if he's floated it that to put TikTok under the federal government. And at this point, I don't know that that would be a bad. Now, there's a ton of people. No. But what this guy said, you have to stop and think about. Then you can go after the federal government if they censor you. I thought, well, that's rather genius, really. Then it is, because then you can do something. Because when they claim, well, we're the private entity, then they can be controlled by the government and then get away with that private entity. But if they're under the government itself, and you could say, well, yeah, if the government's corrupt, and then you'd have your leftists saying, yeah, Donald Trump would be censored. No, he wouldn't. I think legit people, like legit people that aren't up to no good, wouldn't care. That they would want, I mean, people that respect our values too would want Americans to speak up. I mean, the people that hate TikTok so much and claim, oh, it's China this, it's China that, what they don't like is it's the only platform where you're not as shadow banned as the other ones, really. You have a chance on TikTok, put it that way. That's the reason people keep staying on it. So you don't on any of the other platforms. So I actually thought that was a good idea, because then if it's under the federal government and they censor you, I mean, obviously there's limits to what you can say, as far, you can't threaten people and do illegal things and all that. But falling under the, free speech, what the First Amendment's all about, then if they censor you, you can go after them. I mean, it's kind of a win-win in my opinion. So, I don't know if that's what Trump's going to do, but actually once this guy said that, I'm like, no, that's actually a really good idea. What do you have to lose, really? What do you have to lose? You got every other platform that's going to censor. They're going to shadow ban. They're not going to. Trump's in. None of them have changed. You need, and I guess now the news is now getting on board with TikTok, because they're now, I mean, Fox News is on TikTok, all of the CNN, all of them are on here. So they're trying to compete with the American people. Yeah. I think the American people would trust the American people more than they trust the news, at least most people at this point. But I think that would be a good idea. You have nothing to lose at this point, with after all these years of being censored on every other platform. Yeah, have the government, have the federal government in some way buy TikTok, or do whatever they have to do and let it fall under the government. And let's see what happens.